What is going on, guys? Josh 3Arch. In today's video, we're taking a look on Seth Curry, Stephen Curry's brother, on the Philadelphia 76ers. He has been playing unreal for this team as of lately with the absence of Embiid. We do know Embiid is struggling with the injury and he hasn't been playing that well. Obviously, we have Ben Simmons out, and then we have, Tobias Harris out, and other, players on that 76ers team that are now in the COVID protocol. So Seth Curry is pretty much like picking up all the slack for this team and carrying them pretty much. He's averaging a career high 17.8 points a game. That is pretty good for a player like Seth Curry. You just kind of expect Seth Curry to be a role player, but I think this year he's transforming into a player that's more of like a actual really good player. He's shooting 53.1% from the three and has the highest offensive rating in the NBA for a point guard. With the 76ers currently have the highest of any team. The 76ers are currently the best team in the Eastern Conference. That could change after tonight's game. But with Simmons out, like I said, with Embiid out, with all these players out, Seth Curry is the key player right now on this team. I think, being clutch in the fourth quarter, I forgot what game it was, but like this is one game that Seth Curry, he won the game for them. He won the game off a mid-range shot, and Seth Curry has become that player for the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't really think that the Philadelphia 76ers have a player other than Seth Curry who can lead them when, they're getting into the clutch parts of the game. They don't really have any other player like that, and Joel Embiid is not a clutch player. Seth Curry is that guy for them, and honestly, he's been playing a little bit more of the point guard position, and that's because, he's been working on his ball handling. That's something that's gotten better. So Seth Curry is working into kind of a complete player. I will say that he is underrated. There is other players out there that do less than Seth Curry in the NBA and then get more recognition than Seth Curry. That might be because he's Seth Curry. He's Steph Curry's brother. But honestly, I think just Seth Curry's just underrated. He's just an underrated dude on the Philadelphia 76ers team. And something really for Seth Curry, it's even crazy. Like, the dude scored like 36 points versus the Hawks last series, obviously, and all these things, and he just doesn't get really any praise for that. He did so good in last year's playoffs that, like, this dude is good. This dude actually could be a actually really good player on a different team other than the Philadelphia 76ers, because you do remember that the 76ers, they have a really good starting five. They have a starting five that has a lot of all-stars, obviously with Ben Simmons being that starting five, because I will say Tobias Harris is a borderline all-star. So maybe if Seth Curry went onto a different team, like, he would have averaged like probably upwards of 20 points per game. I think Seth Curry is that dude that the 76ers need. Going back into that, Josh Richardson, which Seth Curry trade that a lot of people are talking about currently, I do think, like, when that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that the 76ers got fleeced, because Josh Richardson and the Miami Heat, I definitely think that, like, he was a good player. He was a really good player on that Miami Heat team. Then we made the trade for him to come on to the Philadelphia 76ers. I thought he was going to be really good, and even when we traded him, I was like, for Seth Curry, I was like, why did we do this? But now, obviously, looking back at it, the Mavericks got fleeced. The Mavericks got fleeced by that trade badly. Like, Seth Curry is just way better than Josh Richardson currently. I think Josh Richardson plays for the Celtics now, and he ain't really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to see what happens with Josh Richardson. But, I kind of do have some hope for him, because I've seen him play really good in Miami Heat. But Seth Curry on the Philadelphia 76ers, hopefully he can do some crazy stuff, mess around and make the all-star team. That's not too far out of reach, you know what I'm saying? That's not too far out of reach to happen. Maybe something crazy, he can win an award or something like that, because this dude needs a lot of praise in the NBA. A very good player on this team. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up things for this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Josh 3Arch, and I'm out.